with the head coach of the Fighting Irish, brought to you by Gatorade. Right from the beginning of this game, that first 10 minutes, 2 offensive explosions. It was fun to watch.
You know, we're kind of finding ourselves again. You know, we lose Rex, and we kind of have to hit the reset button again. Decided to give Juwan a start because it's so well-deserved, and man, were we flowing offensively. And it continued through the game, Jack. One of the things I kept telling him at the timeouts, you know, we got 18 assists. We got 20 assists, and I don't know, we figured 22 or 23 assists. And it was really beautiful ball movement, and hopefully we can build on that in our offensive flow.
You finished with 24.
24.
And Jacksonville did their job. They kept pressure on you with a very good performance, but you never faltered.
No, I just think, you know, we had a nice rotation going. I'm trying to get a feel now. This is the rotation. I thought, obviously, Dane and Nate off the bench giving us explosive stuff. They're capable of that, and that was really helpful. I think TJ Gibbs is just in a great rhythm now. He is really kind of setting the tone for us. Johnny continues to do his thing, you know, so DJ Harvey. I like what we did offensively. I don't even care what happened defensively tonight. I like that we may have found a rhythm offensively. We'll go back and deal with some defensive stuff after Christmas.
And Coach, the experiment so far of John Mooney and Juwan Durham starting together, off to a good start, certainly helps when both those guys are playing confidently. John Mooney was on a different level tonight, just catching and shooting and feeling really good about himself.
You know, the interesting thing is we had 16 points with that starting group at the first media timeout. And it does get Johnny out a little bit. Juwan is in, and Johnny right now, any open shot, whether it's a 3 or a 15-footer, of course he goes 6 for 6, you think it's going in. So I like those two guys together. You know, I think maybe we found something here. We got one more tune-up before the ACC, but you know they'll get to start again on the 29th.
5 guys in double figures, but you also have a freshman who's really handling the ball a lot. Prentice Hub, maybe not scoring at the rate he would like to score. It didn't shoot it well tonight, but he had 7 assists, just 2 turnovers. He's really helping make you go.
He does. He's getting the ball to people. He's finding people, and his shot will come around. I mean, you know, he scored for us earlier in the season, but, you know, TJ has 7 assists. He has 7 assists. I thought our big guys were so good with the ball tonight. John Mooney, Nate Leshevsky, Juwan Durham. Juwan Durham and Johnny Mooney are very good passers, and they help you flow.
Even talking more about Juwan Durham, 5 blocks tonight. He just constantly changes the game. And he comes out of nowhere, too. His arms is like they're in his pockets almost, and he'll come out and get a block that you wouldn't have expected him to get, and it changes the whole complexion of the game.
He changes the game down there. And then after he gets 1 or 2, they're looking for him when they go in there. They're looking around. And you know, again, we wanted to start him because he's earned it. This young man's deserved it. He played 22 minutes tonight. That's the most he's ever played. And we got to just keep getting him in there and keep getting him better because he's getting more confident every day.
Goodwin and Harvey lead you tonight with 19 points. Goodwin, such a solid freshman. And is there anybody who is better at creating and getting his own shot than Harvey?
Yeah, he is. He's really a gifted guy. The thing that I'm impressed with DJ, he has 3 assists tonight and only 1 turnover. He has really gotten good with the ball. I told him, I said, you're not a forward anymore. You got to think like a guard and be good with the ball like a guard. But, man, he makes tough shots for us, and sometimes you need a guy to just go make a tough shot.
You've been grinding since midsummer when you came out back early to get ready for the Bahamas. The team really needs a break, and it's a nice break. So how do you think this break, how do you want this team to come back after the break?
Well, rested and healthy. You know, I always tell them my rule in there. I just told them, don't play pickup basketball and don't play one-on-one. I don't need anybody getting hurt when they're home. You know, the temptation is to go back to your high school and the coach says, hey, get in practice with us. And I've had some guys come back with a bad ankle or knee because they're in, you know, so run, shoot, keep your conditioning up, get your rest. Mostly, I want them to get some rest and get a little bit of a mental break of the routine because we have been grinding hard. And this group has been very focused. I told you what they did academically. They had a team GPA of 3.0. This group has been very businesslike. They deserve a little rest.
You're not talking about it, but the head coach, very active. You've been grinding, too.
I've been grinding.
You need to go get some sun.
I may hide a little bit for a couple days, but Merry Christmas to everybody. Yep. We'll see our fans back on the 29th and our little matinee before the football game at 4 o'clock.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Coach, thank you very much.